Hey, welcome back, everyone. Here's two I absolutely know almost nothing about. Besides, we're going to start with, we have Blitz, and then we have Mega Blitz. Both, I believe, are from the 90s. This one says Signature Rookies, which we're familiar with. This one does have 5-sport on there, so not sure what that one's going to be like. Maybe some of you guys have heard. So this one says 4 jumbo packs, 1 autograph memorabilia winner card. I hope it's not a redemption. And then it says that there is 1 player autograph card, 1 insert card in each pack with only 4 packs. So one can assume that we're going to have a pack per sport. Oh, maybe not. So here we go. There's our 4, but let's see what we're probably not going to get. I don't think this is going to be like a Topps or a Panini thing where we send in this redemption, but this voucher entitles you to an autographed hockey puck of a top 10 draft pick. Please enclose $4.95. Well, it expires in 1996. Now, if that company was still there, I would probably risk the $5 just for fun, just because it would be a great story. So we'll start with Mega Blitz and then go over to the Blitz. Maybe some of you guys have opened these or seen these before. So we are going to find out and see how sticky they are maybe too. So, yep, they're a little bit sticky. So yeah, it's just kind of like the signature rookies essentially. 1 out of 25,000. Low numbered there. Josh Booty. Thought he was a quarterback, I thought. The old Booty quarterback cards that I was getting. Gold standard. So all these are going to stick on me, I'm sure. Brooke Thompson. 1 out of 45,000. Well, at least they were nice enough to number all these. It's kind of a cool one. International. 1 out of 5,000. Peripheral vision. I mean, it's probably going to be the lowest numbered card we'll find out at the deal. Fletcher. 1 out of 13,500. I've bought collections that have had some of this stuff on there. There's our auto. Shannon Myers. I mean, out of 3,000. I mean, we're getting down there. I'll sleeve that one up here when we're done with this pack. Charles Johnson. And yes, just a front back. 1 of 7,500. Jay Powell, our free draft picks subset. Scott and James Forrest. So we got our auto, which everybody obviously has heard of Shannon Myers, correct? Am I going to get a hard time for throwing him in a top loader? Hey, he's an auto. It's a Mega Blitz box. I think, yeah, this one isn't. I think it goes without saying that we probably weren't expecting any big ones. And I tried to look at the signature series checklist. All right. Derek Alston. Jorgen Johnson. Another one of the Vision ones. Kind of Carter. Well, we've heard of him. I know he was big in a lot of these sets. There's our auto coming up again. Antonio Freeman. Well, I mean, it's a step up. Jay Powell. Wayne Gandy, Klingenbeck, and Ford. Well, there we go. Well, we know we're going to get an auto in every one. So we're going to try to get through this. Antonio Freeman. Yeah, still a little sticky. Again, this is an old box, and again, the quality of the card, I mean, this isn't as bad. Seeing Battle, Tim Bones, another Gandy. So this, I'm assuming too, it's a pretty small checklist. So we've seen the same basic cards. 500. This time, well, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Hand numbered. Von Eshelman. Yes. J. Powell. Trotsky. And again, we're seeing some of the same people. Excuse me. Well, one more pack, and then I wonder what the Blitz is. So the Mega Blitz, again, signature series we kind of knew, and I know that one says the 5-sport on there, but is it a 5-sport product? It doesn't. I mean, on the front, it's not showing that. It shows a couple 5-sports. It does say look for autographs as well. So, Eamon Bailey, Macaulay. We haven't seen as many hockey, have we? Double vid. Now we got both of them in there. It's kind of a similar order too. It was the football, the same guy, and then our auto was pretty much right after, which it was again. So Mike Dubinsky, only out of 77.50, guys. I mean, how rare can it be, right? Well, I mean, that's got to be the Gale Sayers, one of 7,500 with a Tony Dorsett. I mean, that's probably the best card I can imagine we would see out of this one. Same, I mean, kind of like some of these are the same cards. You know, who would have thought? Again, I missed that on the checklist. Tony Dorsett and Gale Sayers, we're just going to throw that in the sleeve. And this one I won't put up either because I'll kind of review them at the end. And this one was a little bit dinged up. All right, guys, let's see what the Blitz is. 7 cards per pack, 12 packs, 1 autograph card, and it gives Griffey, Nolan. I mean, kind of a cool list of autos, but there's nothing else about it on here, so only one way to find out. So they obviously are just repacking them themselves. We can figure out if that's good or bad. Oh, we do have, we'll probably throw that one up there because it looked like that's kind of the case card. So I'm assuming that's the auto. So this is your regular Blitz. So here's our packs. So it looks like it's going to be a mixture. Now, I believe both of these you can find on eBay for really cheap. I mean, I know some stuff I'll go, but this is going to be, looks like Horton Fisk. I mean, that's not too bad of a card. Mike Schmidt from the 80s. Goodell. So, I mean, obviously this already probably beats the other one. Oh, there's some old stuff in here. I mean, we're Steve Rogers. Old Wade Boggs. Cool photo. Brooks, Kevin Mitchell, Will Clark, Alfred Williams. Throw those over there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. I mean, I would imagine we're not going to get a bunch of cheap cards of value, but again, these boxes, if you look at Blitz on eBay, I have to imagine that they were pretty cheap because we're down into the 70s. I'll set that one with these ones. Wade Boggs again. How? Super veteran, Kingman, White, and Bobby. Oh, I mean that is pretty crazy. Now, are we gonna get any like superstars? I mean, baseball, it's a little easier to find some Hall of Famer type guys when you're getting stuff like this. Just the value's a little easier for them to throw in, I'm sure. And Mark Grace. Hey, I see some I see some basketball. Steve Smith. Derek Coleman. Well, that's all the way to 96, 97. I mean, they could have thrown a Kobe in there if they were feeling generous. Reeves. Stacey Ogman. Well, throwing some SP in there. And Dominique Wilkins. I mean, I feel they could have done less packs with more cards, but that's just me. Carlton Fisk. That's a cool one. From Minor. Julio Franco. Carlton Fisk. And Dewey Robinson. It'd be interesting to see what that auto is. Ronnie Lott. Anderson. It's kind of a cool photo. There we go. Passing leaders. You know, and funny is that's probably a better condition than you could get if you pulled it out of a pack nowadays. I mean, again, I'm liking that one. I mean, yes, it's worth 5 cents, but still. Monty Ferris. Spears. David Cohn. Rusty Greer. So is the card sticking? There we go. Fernandez. Well, we don't need that year bazooka. That's for sure. So obviously kind of some junk wax packs. Harlow on the gold. Mike Merriweather. There's always a Viking in there. The blue superstar. Yeah, those are always the cool photos. Zimmerman, another, looks like some old baseball again. Beat up though. These packs must have been sitting in there different. You know, because it's all that same corner. Mark Gray, Scott Radinsky. Last, well, I guess we got one more pack, but you got to see what that auto is. Hall, B.J. Armstrong, Gibson, good old Sterling Sharp, Tony Kukoc. That is his rookie, by the way. I didn't mean not to show him love, but we had crinkles in it says rookie. But let's see. Can we throw a card saver on here? I can't imagine we're going to get some type of crazy auto, but that's okay. Julio Franco. Ivan Rodriguez. There's Nixon, Tony Gwynn, Ruben is here. So not bad. So we'll go through the auto, but some of the recap of some of the fun ones, older ones, but that's probably one of my favorites there. Kukoc, you know, that's kind of a cool... It looks like I see a basketball. Get that card in there. Sean Ruspert. 602 out of 1,000, but this says 1 out of 13,000. So they must have had them do a separate autograph. That sure is a beat-up top loader for sitting in a box that long. I mean, look at that thing. All bent, crinkled, scratched up. But again, it's just probably a company. So there it is. Our crazy autos. No, just teasing. So I like, again, probably favorite card of that first box is the Gale Sayers Dorsett. We got the Dubinsky, Antonio Freeman, Myers, Ruspert at the end. And that is the two different boxes, your Mega Blitz and your Blitz. And again, I'll kind of show, this one actually says, look for autographs of Nolan Maggio, Iverson, Rayon. I don't know what kind of autos, if they're just going to be signature rookie ones or what, but there is your two Blitz boxes. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.